for regular season is in the books for season number 3 of the Detroit Tigers franchise, and we went 106-56, good enough to make the playoffs for the first time in this series. We will be playing the wild card winners, which ended up being the Toronto Blue Jays in the American League Divisional Series, as Michael Fulmer ended up winning the Cy Young Award, and Alex Faedo ended up winning the Rookie of the Year. Nice seeing our players getting awards. Games 1 and 2 of the American League Divisional Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers ended up with the best record in all of baseball, as it'll be the Cy Young winner Michael Fulmer on the mound in this one for Motown. First batter he faced Devin Travis, who went 3 for 3 with a home run in a wild card game. Got him looking. Still first inning. 2 runners on for Randall Grichuk, hitting a single into center field. Run would score, and the Blue Jays would strike first. Jorge Soler in the second inning, swinging at an ugly slider. Pitching for the Jays would be Marcus Stroman, 16-8 with a 3.62 ERA. Very solid season, but not quite Cy Young worthy like Michael Fulmer. Bottom 2, Bobby Bradley, who had over 30 home runs and 100 RBIs. It's a bird, it's a plane. No, it's a bomb, as Bobby Bradley with the dinger, 420 feet, 420, blaze it. And this game is tied up at 1. Now, it turned into a pitcher's duel after that, as Kevin Pillar going down swinging. The former Detroit Tiger Alex Avila, but it's a line-out, excellent grab by Bobby Bradley on the rocket shot. Bottom of the 5th inning, Jake Rogers up, and what a throw by Josh Donaldson. That's a nooblet movelet right there. Now George Springer up, the former Houston Astro, with the single, breaking the tie-in. It's 2-1. But Alejandro Alonso, the rookie, would ground into a double play. Batter after that, Paul DeJong, going deep, going high up where Grandma hides the cookies, and it's now 3-1. Detroit Tigers, hopefully they don't blow it, like, per se, the Warriors, potentially. Now let's go to the 7th inning, as the rookie Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with the home run, taking it from his papa, and it's now a 1-run game. Troy Tulowitzki up. He's a window shopper because he's just looking. The veteran and former Colorado Rocky did not like that call, as Devin Travis swinging at an ugly pitch. He is mad at himself. Felipe Rivero entering the 9th inning with the save. He would walk a batter. Multiple runners on base, but it wouldn't matter, as the Detroit Tigers win Game 1 of the American League Divisional Series, and they will start off this series of a 1-0 lead as they win it by a score of 3-2. Now let's enter Game 2, a nice Saturday at the ballpark in Comerica Park in Detroit, Michigan, as the Tigers and the Blue Jays. Pitching for Toronto will be Aaron Sanchez, the veteran, one of the more underrated pitchers in baseball, as Odubel Herrera, the first batter in the bottom of the 1st inning, as Devin Travis getting dirty, more scrappier than a junkyard dog. Just 2 batters later, Alejandro Alonso up, and Devin Travis going barehanded with the out. Pitching for the Tigers will be Franklin Perez, who was the favorite to win Cy Young most of the season, but it ended up being Michael Fulmer, so it's fine. 2nd inning, 2 runners on for Marwin Gonzalez and Margot with the 3-run ding-a-ling-a-linger, and it is 3-0 Toronto. Not too long later, Troy Tulowitzki going oppo-poppo to right field. Yasiel Puig couldn't get up there, and it's now 4-0 Blue Jays. 2nd inning for Bobby Bradley, hit a home run in Game 1 as he's going down on the fastball. Kevin Pillar up, starting off the 3rd inning, and he's shopping gap as Puig goes for the dive for it. Herrera's confused, and Pillar is rounding the bases. That will be an inside the park home run, and it is now 5-0 Toronto. Vladimir Guerrero would be walked, and the bases will be loaded for Marwin Gonzalez. You can forget about that one, as Gonzalez, the 2017 World Series champion, back when he was an Astro with the Grand Slam, that would end Franklin Perez's day. Jordan Hicks would enter. He had a really good first 4 months, but the last few months of the season, Hicks completely fell apart. As the hitting barrage keeps on going, another run would score, and it is now 10-0 Toronto. This is getting ugly here in Detroit, and the runs would keep on going as Fernando Tatis bobbled it. Run scores anyway. Nice little strikeout right there as Jorge Soler swinging. Alejandro Alonso up. He has been struggling as Aaron Sanchez has been pitching a gem. The thing you mostly would focus on is the Blue Jays bats, but Sanchez has only allowed 1 hit. And now he's allowed 2 hits as Bobby Bradley with the bat flip. His second home run on the playoffs. He's playing some really good baseball, but not many of the Tigers are playing really well so far in the playoffs, so it's good to see Bradley hitting some home runs. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. going down on the cutter. Still 11-1 as a nice little bloop, not really a blooper, but a short shot past the diving glove of George Springer for an easy double. As Troy Tulowitzki would go down swinging, Devin Travis would go down looking on the changeup, and it's still 11-1 as we enter the bottom of the 7th inning. Bobby Bradley with a nice single, wouldn't matter as Vladimir Guerrero got him looking. He's just a window shopper. He didn't like that call too much as Jaimir Candelario in the 8th inning. Devin Travis getting dirty just like he did in the 1st inning. Now Alejandro Alonso, that one would be up into center for an easy grab. Top of the 9th inning, Troy Tulowitzki with his second home run of the afternoon. It is now 12-1. Blue Jays, that one is just some salt in the wound. We already know who's going to win this one. As Fernando Tatis, for final hope, he would hit it up to left, and the Blue Jays would win it, tying up the series at 1 apiece. The next 2 games will be in Toronto.
I'm a Barbie girl in the Barbie world, loving plastic. It's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination.